Greetings, Star Shooters! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Spectra. This week, I'm going to actually break down a little bit of what I've been talking about as far as my journey of personal growth and development in the year of 2021. Basically, I've had a general goal this year of working on my music, working on my art, working on my health, my fitness, and getting out of my comfort zone. The main stuff that I want to focus on is my health and fitness and kind of personal growth journey that I've been going through this year. So I've been working out not as often as I'd like to, but one of the biggest tools that I've been using is my Apple Watch. It has been invaluable. I actually broke my Apple Watch last week and I got a new one this week. I'm really excited because I'm hoping to get back on track with my... Who is that? I hear you. Hi, T'Challa. That's T'Challa. So I mostly have utilized that as one of the tools to help remind me that I need to be active, I need to work out, I need to get up and move, things like that. So that's one of the big tools that I use. Another aspect of health and fitness, something that I haven't talked a lot about, is our diet. So I have been a vegetarian since my early 20s, and here at home, we eat pretty much strictly vegan in this house. So this year, we've been really focusing in on making more meals at home. Like I said, I mostly cook vegan here in the house. So, that's, fresh vegetables, lots of different varieties of cuisines, just there's so much plant-based food out there other than just going for your veggie sausages and your veggie burgers and kind of falling into that routine of still not necessarily the healthiest food. That's something that personally we've been doing to take control over our health. In other aspects of health, I've been working on my sleep hygiene. My sleep schedule has just always been a really night owl kind of sleep schedule. I tend to stay up a little bit later and then I usually end up taking a nap during the day. But I've been working on making sure that my sleep space is at least a good space for me to sleep. So in regards to sleep hygiene, trying to keep track of how much I'm sleeping, trying to make sure that I'm getting enough sleep, I use an app called Sleep Cycle. And basically every night when I go to sleep, set that on. It tracks how much you move around, if you're snoring, and helps you kind of keep an eye of like how deep or shallow your sleep is. I don't know exactly how accurate it is, but I know it's made me more aware. And so it's really helped me try to make sure that if I don't get enough sleep at night, that I'm trying to be as well rested as possible so that my brain and my body can function at their peak. I guess their peak at the best that they can. We just try to be the best us we can be this year, you feel me? So as far as sleep hygiene goes, that also means that I don't use my phone in bed ever. I'm not watching TV in the bedroom. I'm not on my phone right before I go to sleep. If I'm out in the living room and I'm getting ready to go to sleep, I turn off the lights and try to watch something calming before I go to bed, just to really get myself in that winding down mindset. So that is also something that I have been working on. I've also been trying to take better care of me in general. I've actually started a skincare routine. Usually I never really took that much care of my skin. I've got a 2-step cleansing process. I do a toner now. I use a serum. I do deep moisturizing when I go to bed. I do a light moisturizer during the day with sunscreen in it, trying to stay youthful looking, trying to keep this skin glowing as much as possible, especially making sure that I take my makeup off at night, which is something that I never did. And I know anyone that knows about skincare is probably crawling right now. And another thing that I'm doing, I actually signed up for Smile Direct Club so that I can fix my teeth. I clench my teeth a bit and I have alignment problems and I just wanted these teeth straight. So I decided to do Smile Direct Club. I would be a few weeks into it right now, but they sent me someone else's teeth molds. So now I have to wait for them to send me mine. So that'll be starting here in a couple weeks. But they also sent a whitening kit, and so I've been using that. I've been brushing my teeth more often. Usually I brush them in the morning. I might brush them before I go to sleep. It was never a big deal to me. But now I make it a habit of brushing my teeth more often. I just want to take care of myself. I've never really put a lot of time and effort into taking care of myself personally. So that's something that I've been focusing on. Another thing as far as care and health, I'm trying to drink more water, and I track how much water I drink every day. So I have a little system. It's just my magnets. I set up there every time I fill up my bottle. I'm like, this is the 3rd bottle I filled up. This is the 4th bottle I filled up. I try to get to 4 every day. So that's just a little simple way that I've been tracking my water consumption, trying to get into the habit of drinking more water, just because, you know, it's better for you. You should drink water. Crazy, I know. Who knew that? I didn't even know. And then the last thing that I've started doing, which is bullet journaling. I actually saw this great video by, I think the channel is Totally ADD, and me having a lot of problems with ADHD, I was looking for a system that I could utilize that would help me keep my brain under control, because it's always going a million miles a minute. And I actually just accidentally stumbled upon her video one day. And so I've actually started doing bullet journaling. I'm using an app called Zinnia. I ended up buying the book by the guy who sort of invented the bullet journal method. And I've been utilizing that to try to really hone in on all of these new habits and, you know, trying to stay on top of things, not let things get away from me, not forget about stuff, etc., etc., etc. For example, I'm working right now on trying to make sure all my credit cards are getting paid on time, and my calendar system's just not working. I always end up like randomly missing one and missing it by a day. Basically got an expenses page that I found, and I filled that out so I can stay on top of those. I get to customize every page for what I need. So I just started doing that here in the last week or so I will keep you guys updated as I get further into it. But that is what I've also been doing, just to try to really hone in the importance of mindfulness and setting these small, easy to achieve goals, and then getting to check them off without it being this daunting to-do list that I end up just not looking at, feeling guilty because I didn't get something done, and then never using it again. So it has actually been working really well. I highly recommend, if you are anything like me and you have a kind of scatterbrained way of looking at things and you like to doodle, I highly recommend looking into bullet journaling. It is awesome. So that basically wraps up my goals for this year. It's just, you know, taking better care of myself, getting stuff done, finding more ways and better ways to do things, finding kind of a system that will work for me so that it's not just, oh, we worked out every day for a month and then we don't do it again. It's something that I can adopt into my everyday life and make it work for me in the long run. So I will put links to all of the resources down in the doobly-doo. So if you guys are interested in any of those things, I hope that helps. I hope that maybe this motivates you a little bit to get back on those goals that you started working on January 1st, because I know we all did it. And you know, those resolutions fall by the wayside, but maybe some of these tools can help motivate you to get back on it. Or, you know, if you're still on it, maybe can make it a little bit easier and a little bit more manageable for you. I'm also curious to know, what kind of tools do you guys use? What is the best way that you found that you get things done, that you're able to tackle big tasks, or remember to work out every day, or stay on top of eating healthy? I'd love to hear from you guys. Other than that, my name is Spectra, everybody. I am on a journey of personal health and growth through the year of 2021. If that sounds like something you can relate to, if you fancy yourself a star shooter like me, I hope that you'll subscribe, join the family, leave us a comment, leave me a like, and we'll see you in the next one. We put out new videos every Thursday. Have a good one. Bye! Oh, and happy birthday to my mom. She turned 55 this week. Mwah, I love you, mommy! Thank you for watching until the end. This has been Spectra. If you enjoyed this video, please like, leave a comment, and make sure to subscribe and hit that bell. See you next time. Bye-bye.